looking strange. Fake celebrities, I wanna entertain. No similarities, definitely not the same. The insecurities.
Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a legit check, but I thought I'd get back on it. So without further ado, we'll start off with the new Yeezy Boost 350 Triple Y, aka Cream. So we want to start by looking at the box itself, like any other 350 V2 comes in. And the first thing you should be looking for is the signs of wear on the box. So you can see the box is pristine here on both sides. So it's Yeezy Boost 350, nothing on this side, 350 on top, Boost here, and on this side you've got the information sticker, which we'll get into now in 1 sec, and it's plain on the other side. So on to looking at the information tag here, we can see it's quite similar to all the previous ones. So if we look here, we can see that the Yeezy Boost should be here in the 350 V2. Code is CP9366. And with the actual man here on the fakes, you want to look out for this guy here. He's actually quite just a bit thicker, fatter. Just one little detail you can look for. Also, if you're in Europe, the code should be EAN. So if it's any other code, like for example UPC, it will be stateside. So if you do see EAN in your box that you've bought online, it is still real. It's just a different code for Europe and America. Again, the description should be like this: see white, see white, see white. On originals, made in China. Again, it should be US, UK, European. And then you've got 3 more codes here, Chinese, Japanese sizes. So it's the same as normal. And with the Adidas logo, just off-center to the O of the .com on the Kanye sentence. So let's have a look at what's inside the box to see if there's anything that we can use to determine if it's real or not. Or tell the giveaway from the fakes from the real. Open. Now, disregard the shoes for 1 second. Okay. First thing we want to look at is the paper, like any other Boost V2s, and if you've never had it, just to show you, it should be 2 sheets, and they're folded in, and it should be quite crispy like this, not soft or, you know, like toilet paper. It should be very, very abrasive. And there also should be a small sticker inside the box. This is APE1 Final. We can't see it too well, but I don't want to block out the lighting. Just a little white sticker on the inside. Generally, there's a quick giveaway that some of the fakes miss out on. So, yeah, before we look at inside, just have a quick look there. And that's what should come inside the box. Now, on to looking at the shoes themselves. I'm actually going to use one without the tags to show you what's easier. And we'll start with the upper. And I want to show you some of the details that you can use to give away compared to some of the fakes, because there have been fakes being made quite a while of this one, but until you have it in hand, there's some quick easy giveaways to sort of show you what to look for. And the first of this is actually the stitching box here. Now, even though there is no writing on it, now I don't know how well this will show up on camera, there is still the box where the actual SPLY 350 would have been, or like almost like a silhouette as to where the stripe was. Now, I don't know how well you can see under this lighting, like there's a pattern along here. Again, it's a small little detail that I reckon a lot of the fakes will miss out on, and something a lot of people won't even notice until you have it in hand. It's like there's the full stitching here, like it had been like on the belugas. The stitching, like where it would have been woven 2 colors, and where the stripe would have been, it's almost like it's almost smoothed down. I'll just show you there in front of the camera. You can see it there, and you can see it more so towards the toe box. Again, just a quick little detail that I reckon a lot of fakes will miss out on. Dead giveaway. If it doesn't have that, avoid by all costs. Another thing you want to look at is the laces are the exact same build as all the previous ones. The tips, they're pretty plain. They're just the standard circular laces. Should be tied in this form when you get them, unless you're the person you bought off has worn them before. And also another thing to look out for is the heel tab. If you can see it there. Now, how good the heel tabs are on the V2 fakes, I don't know. I haven't had one in hand yet, but you can tell straight away it's a really good build quality. You can pull on it, you can tug on it, there's no give. It's quite close also to the collar of the shoe. So if you just want to see there, it's quite close to the collar. So you might want to use that for reference when you are buying one online if you are unsure. And that's really just on the top here. The quick giveaways you can see from the reals from the fakes. So let's get on to the tags that come with the dead stock pairs so you can compare them. So on the dead stock pairs that you may have received from your raffles, like I did, or from the Adidas online store or any other way, it should come with the two standard tags. It should say the PRC, HK, UK, and French, the 4 languages, just of like the washing instructions. So some colour migration can occur due to the nature of the material, i.e. if you're wearing blue denim, you know, it will actually could run onto the blue or the black, just the colour of your shoe here. If you just want to have a look at that there. That's what your tag should look like. It's the usual reverse side. Okay, and that's just a quick show of what the tag should say. Next thing I want to actually look at is the actual sole of the shoe and the cage, because I reckon this is again going to be one of the quick telltale points to see if the shoe you've purchased or will be purchasing is real or fake. And don't be alarmed initially when you buy it and you look at the heel that there is some discoloration on it. This was one in a raffle in JD in Dublin. I collected these yesterday. I'll show the receipt at the end of the video if you don't believe me. And this came naturally like this. So there's an off colour there, okay? It's the paneling where it actually the cage comes together, where it's actually glued from the centre. So don't panic if you've bought these on resale and they come like that. That is absolutely normal. It's on this pair as well. The discoloration is about that thick. It's just a slightly more yellow. It's no different, you know, to any other Yeezy. It's just the way they come. Then the next thing you want to look for here is it's actually quite transparent, the sole, and you can see the boost through it. It should be about ½ an inch thick. And you can see it running halfway through the rib, the whole way up. And it gets quite high at the back here. And we're going to have a look at it there. So that's what the rib should look like. Okay. Now, moving on to the sole. This is again where it's easy to tell the fakes from the real. If you want to screenshot this or pause this at this moment, this is what a dead stock white should look like. So it's more transparent than white, maybe a little white, like cream off-white, and the colour of that discoloration on the heel is the actual colour here on the sole. So the rib here on the side and the sole are 2 different colours. Just something I haven't seen a lot of people speak about, so keep that in mind when you're legit checking. It won't be visible under normal light, but when you're actually looking at a detail like this, you will see. The boost per normal, it should look like the shoe is cut around it. So this looks like it came from one big plane, because you can see the triple stripe marks here are also present through here and here. So you can see that this was around to fit the shoe. Again, something the fakes miss out on is just a little detail that comes up. And this is the same for both shoes. You can just see there as well. Okay, so next let's have a look at the inside of the shoe. Now, finally, I want to have a look at the inside of the shoe. And again, like any of the other Yeezys, this is quite similar in fashion. I'll just run through quickly what it should look like. So as you can see here, it says Adidas Yeezy on the inside. I can turn it there. Okay, in black and white. And the text should be the same as all the other ones. It comes with this paper again. It's quite firm. It's more. This is softer than the actual shoe, the one that's in the box. Again, quite abrasive. If it's like toilet paper entirely, avoid it till you know you've bought fakes. You should be still be a bit crispy. And on the inside again, you should have the padding on here, here, and on the back. And present on the back at the heel, you have the three stripe 3M. So under a flash, that will give out as a 3M sort of way, and it should be centered. Now it doesn't matter if this is folded a bit. I've seen it on different pairs in hand that my friends have got, so don't be too worried. And again, on the inside, the stitching details aren't as high in this one, obviously, because there is only one colour, so you won't see it. But that stripe we were talking about earlier on the video along here, it's actually very visible from the size tag on the inside, just behind that. So you can actually see when you look into the shoe where the stripe would have been. So again, another dead giveaway I reckon the fakes will miss out on. And the panels here for the shoelaces should be present on both sides. So it shouldn't just be the tongue on its own. If you look at the actual silhouette there, that's the actual how high it should stand with the pads, how high it should stand. Okay. Now, overall, I actually think it's a pretty good shoe. I don't think we're going to see too many fakes of this one because resale doesn't seem like it's going to skyrocket on these anytime soon. Again, super nice on hand compared to the pictures online. I don't know whether I'll keep or not at this stage. I probably will sell them, but let me know what you think. Did you cop online? Did you win raffles? Did you take an L? What are you thinking of them? Will you keep buying V2s? Are you bored? Are you know, do they still do something for you? Let me know below. And if you want me to do maybe some other things like Supreme items, like for example some of the North Face stuff, I'll be happy to do it. So thanks again for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll try to get more videos out soon. Peace.
Down the fucking train. Fake celebrity.